Warriors, it's Coach Josh here in an uncharacteristic non-TFW shirt for this video on processing loss and grief. And a couple of Warriors have reached out and asked, well, a lot of people have reached out and asked how I'm doing, how Coach Bootsy's doing. And also people have asked, how are we dealing with this separation, this loss? And I've got a couple of ideas for you that I'd like to share. Idea one, the book club book, When Everything Falls Apart by Pema Chodron, is a guide to dealing with difficult feelings, emotions, and situations. And it's an easy read. It's helpful. I've never read it before. I'm learning a lot as I read it. And I'm also practicing a process for dealing with grief and emotions. And it's you could think about it with the acronym RAN. Recognize, acknowledge, normalize. So, feeling a lot of pain, and I take a breath and I breathe into it, feel where it feels in my body, recognize where it's coming from, recognize the emotion. Is it anger? Is it hurt? Is it loss, sadness, resentment? And then I acknowledge it and say, yeah, that is a normal, or that is a valid emotion, and it makes sense that you're feeling it, normalizing it. Josh, anybody in your situation would feel those feelings, and it's something that is a healthy and normal part of this. And when you do those things, when you recognize, acknowledge, normalize, you are sitting with the struggle and sitting with the pain, and you're not running from it. Because when you run or try to avoid something, what you end up doing is you let the things that you're running from dictate where you go in life. And your life becomes about those things you're trying to avoid. So if you're trying to bury your anger, you're going to just be an angry person. It's going to come up in weird ways. Bury your sadness, bury your grief. We don't want to bury joy, but sometimes it's hard to feel those positive emotions too, like joy and love, gratitude, which is the emotion of the month. And that's how I'll close this video, is recognizing, acknowledging, normalizing, processing feeling the feels, shedding the tears, and then just saying a word of gratitude for the experiences and the people that I had got to enjoy while I was with Training for Warriors, and the lessons and the memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. I have tremendous gratitude for everything that I've learned and everything that I've experienced, seen, and done. And I hope that you get to share in that with me too. There's only grief and loss because of the gratitude that I have and the love that I have for everyone and everything that I've been doing. So that's how Coach Josh is dealing with stuff and continuing to bring forth his own warrior within.